Hello folks, welcome back to Stellaris. As always, of course, I am Falcon, your host. And I changed my mind, I'm not going to attack the Yozoric just yet. Yozoric. We're going to take out the Alvathari Kingdom first. And then I might go over and take at least a little chunk out of the Penthuans again. And the Istran, and then I'll come back and try to deal with these guys. The reason being... so that can't be where you're going. Yeah, it's not. Okay. I would say the reason being, wow. 10,000, a bunch of little fleets. 13. Alright, so they got a bunch of little fleets. At least in that immediate vicinity anyway. So I'm not that impressed. Anyway. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to complete jump drive technology primarily. And we have quite a while to go before we complete that. And I want to have that before we go in to take out these guys. Because I think it'll just help a little bit. It's not going to be a huge difference, but I think it will help us a little. So we're gonna wait. And we'll come in and deal with these guys only after I deal with them. In other ways. So let's go ahead. I'm taking all of your territory. I can't take all of your territory. Shit. Alright, so I have to actually stop and look here then, what I'm taking. I have to stop and actually look at what I'm taking then. So I want Churtan. I want to take the stuff that I could actually is on like my border and stuff before we go diving in deeper into their territory. Okay, so you got a couple planets in Wezen. I want Rurius. Then we'll take... Ramser. Neshmit. Oh, Abadars. Okay. They have some other planet. Oh, Jatarius is right there. Okay. So Ebenar must be the capital. Can't take that. But we can take... yeah, we'll take Neshmit. And there we go. So they'll still have 2 planets left. Unfortunately, I could easily take those at a later date. But for the time being... that'll be the best we can manage. It's fine. It's not really a big deal. Well, we can easily handle these guys. They are not even the beginnings of a fight when it comes to us. We have a good deal more than they can even really hope to be able to throw at us. A good deal more than they could even really hope to throw at us. I mean, I could throw an entire fucking armadas at every single planet that they own, basically. Entire armadas at every planet they own. So, yeah. This will go horribly for them. They clearly cannot even come close to beating me.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Like, the only reason you're even alive right now okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We need to get those out of there because you can't deal with this guy, with this fleet. Let's jump back and deal with try to catch their fleet though, because I don't want them to
hostile fleet engaged.
I don't want them to destroy my stuff, so we'll jump in basically right on top of them, so they sure as hell will not be able to escape us, and we have vastly more firepower than that fleet does, so
situation log updated.
Frankly, I would be shocked and amazed if they managed to barely even scratch us, let alone, successfully do any sort of actual damage to us. Because they can't. They don't have...
Hostile fleet engaged.
What am I hearing here? But why? Because I want all of your stuff.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
I want your entire empire. What are you? Ah, you fucking wormhole people. Shit. Damn it, man.
Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Go kill that idiot.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Stop them from building those stupid
Hostile
stations.
Fleet engaged.
I just realized I haven't
Hostile fleet engaged.
I haven't been building defense stations for a long time.
Situation log updated.
It hasn't mattered for a long time, but I haven't been building defense stations for a long fucking time. So
Hostile fleet engaged.
that's a good chunk of the reason why.
Hostile fleet engaged. System survey.
Okay, so that
complete.
forces you to retreat. You could have gone
Hostile
fucking
fleet
anywhere,
engaged.
though, unfortunately, because you do have wormhole
Situation
abilities.
log updated. Situation
So
log
unfortunately,
updated.
you could have went literally basically anywhere. So I don't have the vaguest idea where you ended up. Okay, so there's one planet that can be invaded. Land armies. You guys are still doing your thing. You have yet to attack the planet. You're only just arriving. And you're working, but you're not there yet.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah,
Hostile
yeah.
fleet engaged.
They don't have a fleet at all. Certainly not one that's capable of going toe-to-toe with me. Anyway. They really don't have a fleet
Hostile
at
fleet
all.
engaged.
They really just don't have a fleet, period. But they definitely don't have one that's actually capable of being any sort of, like, danger to me. They are a long ways from being there.
Situation log updated.
A very, very long ways from being able to do anything as far as all that goes. So frankly, it's really just a matter of time until we are able to finish this place off. There we go, we're assaulting that planet. We're about to be attacking this one. What are you doing back there, cat? You're a pain in my ass. You're being a pain in my ass is what you're doing. Are you... Wait, what? Ooh. What? Who? These guys? Are you stupid? Also, what the fuck? They want to declare war against me. And I have a vote on whether or not they declare... What the fuck? If you just heard all that screaming and stuff, apparently my landlady was assaulted by one of the cats. Don't know precisely what all happened there, but
Enemy planet secured.
it's definitely what was occurring.
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, so you guys succeeded without any real difficulty. Although you did take a little more losses than I would have really liked, but
Research
it's fine.
complete. Hostile fleet
It's not
engaged.
really a big deal. It's not really a deal at all, in fact. Oh, we got the sentient AI. Good. Good. Sentient combat AI. That's the final upgrade for the combat ships. Or the combat AI computers. Yeah, I guess. Why not? This is just... You're stupid. Go jump off a cliff. I don't know what the hell that's about, but you're just an idiot, apparently. Apparently, you're an idiot. Alright, most likely by the time you get there, that'll be broken down enough that you won't have to worry about that. You're already destroying the mining station, which I would really rather you didn't, but... Oh well, I guess. Whatever. Now this fleet, I don't want them... This fleet needs to actually be at... Or this invasion force needs to actually be at full strength, because they are not... They're not super strong, so they actually need to have... What the fuck is going on here?
System survey complete.
I'm a little confused about what all that was about, but sure. Whatever. Whatever you say.
Hostile fleet
Or what all
engaged.
these ships are, thinking they're going somewhere, or whatever is going on. I don't really even know, but... What the fuck? Are you stupid? Seriously? Go kill yourselves or something. You are not going to be able to fight me. Get through your thick
Hostile
heads.
fleet engaged.
You cannot beat me. You're wasting your time even attempting to bother to try. Apparently these guys want to go to war with me. That's fine. You want to go to war? We can go to war. It's fine. Yep. We can go to war. You all want to fight? That's fine. We can fight. Totally okay with that. Totally okay with fighting you. If that's what you want to do. You will regret making even the...
Situation log updated.
even considering such a stupid idea, but...
Hostile fleet engaged.
Make no mistake, you will regret even
Hostile
considering
fleet engaged.
such an idea.
Construction complete.
But I'm more than happy to inform you
Situation log
about your
updated.
poor decisions. Let me help you out with that. Declare war. You're going to be mine. And that's all there is to it. Congratulations. I already have a fleet coming to kill you. Best possible outcome. Oh, look, I don't even have to, I don't even need to, send my invasion forces in or anything. I don't even know where my other invasion fleet is. There's one of them. Where the hell's the other one? Oh, I sent you up here for some reason. I didn't mean to send you up there. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. Go ahead and go over there and blow these guys to bits. He's fine. Well, you no longer need to land armies there, so just stop that. No need to do that. See, this used to belong to the Alpha Theory at one point, but they lost
Hostile fleet
their
engaged.
they lost their forces,
Construction
obviously,
complete.
at one point,
Hostile fleet engaged.
and yeah, shit just went downhill for them. So,
Situation log updated.
where do you think you're going?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Like, for real, where do you idiots think you're going? You're not going to accomplish whatever stupidity you apparently think you're going to accomplish. Let me inform you of that. Right now, you're not going to do whatever stupidity you apparently think you're going to do. It's simply not going to happen. See, I would actually really like this one, but I don't want some dude who's not on my side, basically. Can't afford that, so even though it would be useful, not gonna go there. You gain the level. I need to actually go through real quick, and we need to do something with all of these planets that we just took over. What the fuck is that? Why do you have two of these? That's just weird. That is just weird. Very strange. Well, that could be replaced with a food place, because you're going to need food. You're going to need more food. Once I clear out all these. Then you're going to want... Can't get the entertainment center, but you're going to want like one of these, and then we will build one of those, and I'll let you have one of these. Whatever about those, I don't really care. Holy crap. Oh, this is a brand new planet. Alright, fine. It's fine. We can afford to just go through and tear out all the stuff. Although I'm actually extremely low on money right now, so maybe I can't actually afford it. Because I am extremely low. It just fell short. Oh, so this whole place is brand new. Whole place is brand spanking new. Alright. Very well. Wow, you guys did not... You did not... Okay. Yeah, you did, like, nothing to, You did absolutely nothing to encourage the, development of your, territories. It's a fully built up planet. Why do you have so much food? You have way more food than you need. Way more food than you actually need. So replace that. I don't really care about the ethics divergent thing, so replace that. Jeez. Place that. Build a farm. I don't even know what to do with these guys because they're so unadvanced compared to what I was rolling with. Man. That's just kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. That is just a little disappointing. Alright, so let's make the Wizen system the capital, because it has 2 planets. So it's a pretty good one. Where are these other places? Glorious. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So I'm actually trying to avoid... Where else did we take? Oh, over here. There we go. Trying to avoid taking too much territory here. I do have a scientist that I can put into this ship. And you get to be the ship to come up in here. Oops. And survey these guys. So you need to come in and repair some of the damage that we did to the everything, basically. I blew everybody up, pretty much, so we need to repair some of that. At least a little bit of it.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so you guys just do not know how to properly build up your territories, man. You've just done a horrible job of building your fleets properly. Where the hell do you think you're going? Like, seriously. Explain that to me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where do you think you're going? Like, for real. Because you can't accomplish whatever it is that you think you're going to accomplish. You're just not going to. So, what do you think you're doing? You've like failed before you've even begun, basically, because you have no hope in hell of actually accomplishing anything here. So, what do you think you're doing? I actually might maintain control of this for a minute because I want to build a few things here in this planet that I can't really do otherwise. Alright, so we'll do all of that. Once that's finished, I will come back to the planet. I will give them over to this sector down here eventually, just as I will give over control of these other ones to it, but for the exact moment, at least, I have other things that I want to do with them. Alright, so somewhere, there we go. Let's say I have more ships doing things over there. You're building. Thought I had another construction ship somewhere relatively nearby. Apparently I was wrong. Oh well. Alright, so real quick. All of the fleets. So there's a fleet at a Reb, or a station rather at a Reb. That's good. Apparently I didn't blow that one up before we managed to get in here. I apparently did not blow that one to bits, so that's good. Did we actually land and take the planet? No, actually I don't think we did. Looks like we didn't need to at the end of the day, because it looks like we took it over before that happened. Which I'm totally fine with. That's kind of annoying. Had I known that was there, I would have dealt with it, but I didn't, so I didn't. It's fine. Not really a big deal. Won the planet. We won the battle. Of course we did. We have too many systems. It's kind of whatever right now. Not really that important.
Construction complete.
Not actually that important. Okay. So you are all going to Talindra. A bunch of you went to Oreb. Which apparently all of those planets have
System
shipyards,
complete.
apparently. Which is good. So you got to go through and start researching all of the places that we have
Ships upgraded.
recently just taken over. Okay, so you're
System survey
finished.
complete.
Where am I having the fleet assemble at? Down here. Okay. Alright, so the ships are upgrading. Oh. Hold on. Oh, wait. No. I was gonna say, don't I have another thing here to do? But no, we're still waiting on this. And that. Mostly this. The jump drive is hugely valuable,
System
but we
survey
don't have...
complete. Ships upgraded.
we don't have the time to do it yet. It's gonna take a while to actually get there. So, you know, we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that one. Which is fine. We have the time to wait. It's fine. Okay, so ships are finishing.
Ships upgraded. Ships upgraded.
Alright, so we're almost finished with all the fleets. They're working on it, but it's taking time. It is taking time, but they are working on it, so we're almost good to go. Almost good to go.
Ships upgraded.
Won't be long now until we're able to just go forward with our plans.
Ships upgraded.
Okay, that's all of the fleets upgraded to where they needed to be, which is great. I still am very reluctant. I don't want to go to war with these guys until we've got the jump drives. Could I? Sure. But I don't really want to. So I'm very reluctant to do that. Alright, so let's have you guys merge into a second star, or second star. Actually, no, let's name it this way. Star Armada 2. There we go. Those will be our two most powerful fleets by a long shot. And the various assault fleets and stuff are our weaker. Our various weaker armadas. There we go. If I can actually manage to speak. Alright. Got our foundry ships doing their thing, our construction ships doing their thing.
System survey complete.
It's a pretty good planet system to take over if I really wanted to. It's good enough that I probably should actually go in and do it too. Really. It is good to see that I have already analyzed a lot of these planets. Obviously we're missing a few of them, but I did explore a bunch of these planets in my old exploration that I did out here. That's about the extent of where we reached, though, was right here. Then we didn't really get any further. So, of course, any research that we do basically after this is going to take quite a bit of time to actually accomplish at this point. I still really don't want to just fight these guys. As good as it would be, as cool as it would be to do it, I really just don't want to, because it's dangerous. Although, like I said, once I kill them, it's basically game over. Pretty much. Like, once they're done, it's basically, that's the end.
System survey complete.
That is a consideration. That
System survey
is
complete.
something to consider, because once that finishes, there's not going to be anything really left for me to do at that point, because I will have done basically everything there is to do. That is any sort of challenge, anyway. But sure, there'll always be other things to build, and, you know, build and expand the empire type of stuff, but we will have conquered and blown up basically everything else. So, I mean, there's only so much that we can really do at that point. So how well have you guys managed to recover from your ordeal of just getting your asses handed to you? Probably not well, to be honest with you. I'm surprised that the Teshuran Empire there has not moved in, because they did not have any fighting to do with the Swarm, so I would have expected them to move in on the Mathan and the Hierarchy really hard, because both of those empires basically have no fleets to speak of. They lost all of their fleets. So I would have expected them to move in really hard against them. But they haven't done that, which is a little surprising, really.
System survey complete.
Little bit surprising. Alright, so we will save the game. Send you over there. Alright, so we just saved the game, so let's go ahead and give this another shot. Let me save it again, just to make absolutely certain that I haven't missed anything. Pretty sure I didn't do anything else, but you never know, just in case. Just in case, basically. Alright, so we're gonna go to war with these guys. I think I was able to take all of their territory. I think this is a situation where I can take everything. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we can just take their entire empire, basically, if we can manage to beat them. Oops, that's not what I want. No. Who the hell's the Directorate of Castor? There's like some new empire that showed up somewhere. No, really, who the fuck is that? Directorate of Castor. Who the hell is that? Who are you? Oh, I don't have a... Technically, I don't have any contact with you. Interesting. Very interesting. Really would not have expected that to be a thing, really. It still is funny, though, that these idiots invited, or like were... I still don't understand what happened there, but they were somehow inviting me to go to war with myself. So I had a vote on whether or not they would go to war with me. What? It doesn't even make sense. It was just silly. I should have had the fleets moving before we declared war. So that, like, I should have declared war, like, as I was crossing the border, basically, so they wouldn't have had time to do anything. Hopefully they don't come pouring across the border and start attacking us. They seem to generally be relatively passive, so I guess we'll see. Oh, the Avabians are actually joining in the fight.
Complete.
I wouldn't do that, guys. I really wouldn't do that. You're going to get hammered.
Construction complete.
I mean, these guys are going to get hammered a lot worse because my fleet is going to steamroll them, but...
Situation log updated.
Dead.
Science ship under attack.
You guys are not...
Evading hostile fleet.
You guys are not able to fight this, though. These little tiny fleets. What do you guys think you're doing? Oh no! Oh no, never mind. You're not a science ship I care about. It's fine. For a second I thought you were
Station under attack.
my one
Station
science ship that
under
is
attack.
actually like important,
Evading
but
hostile
you're not.
fleet.
You're not, so I don't care.
Evading hostile
Why?
fleet.
What the fuck are you doing? Go on. Go on. You're stupid. Leave the... What the fuck are you doing?
Evading hostile fleet. Situation log updated.
No, really, what the hell are you doing?
Station under attack. Evading hostile fleet.
Single battle cruiser. Yeah, see, they did throw most of their fleets in against my armada, so we'll see how that goes. So we lost a destroyer, but they lost a lot of shit out of that fleet. You didn't lose anything. You didn't lose anything. Nothing. 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 Alright, so we wiped out a fleet and took no real losses to speak of. They are coming in now, though, with quite a force. What are you doing? Why are you sitting there?
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet
Alright, you know what?
engaged.
Actually, I changed my mind. Because you are not presently engaged, I'm going to pull you out.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh shit.
Science ship under attack.
One of these science ships might actually have somebody on it that I care about.
Science ship under attack. Situation log updated.
Don't worry, guys. There's a fleet coming in to help you.
Hostile fleet engaged. Science ship under attack. Situation log updated.
Oblivion.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, dude, you probably shouldn't, be messing with shit. Okay, I'm just gonna send you up here. Get you out of the area. Because you're one of the science ships that I actually care about.
Situation log updated.
You are one of the science ships that's actually
Hostile
important.
fleet engaged.
Well, they left fucking quick. Once the fleet showed up, they were like, nope. They rolled the fuck out of there real fast. They got out of there real
Hostile
fast.
fleet engaged.
Would have been hard pressed for them to leave any faster. Yeah, I think we've won now, though, because they split their fleet up a lot, and they're coming in like piecemeal packets now, and we're just like shredding them.
Situation log updated.
Just absolutely shredding them. Because they're coming in like small little groups. For no real reason, to be honest with you. Maybe we should just merge these together. I think I will. Let's be honest. I don't really attack multiple planets at once usually, because it's too time consuming to really set up forces to deal with multiple places at once. So I don't think I'm even gonna bother. I mean, you guys would probably lose to my allies. Whoa, the Bamathi actually have a fleet over. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm also impressed that you managed to even get here in the first place, because that's a hell of a distance for you to travel.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I'm not surprised these guys don't come, because they're like a million miles away, but... Although he might be coming, actually. Maybe. I'm not surprised these guys don't come, because they're so far away that it would take them like a million years to get there, but... Although, Assembly of Penkar, you've really built up a lot of fucking ships compared to what you used to have. You have no real fleets to speak of.
Situation log updated.
In comparison to what, like, I can throw around, but...
Updated.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. They are...
Hostile fleet engaged.
They have set the full might, basically, of their fleet up, so we have to get moving. Well, they look like they're really reluctant to try to engage, even though they actually have enough firepower there. If our previous encounter with them was any indication, they probably have enough firepower there to destroy. Certainly, at least cause some serious damage to my fleet.
Enemy planet secured.
Although they seem to be in no real hurry to do anything of the sort, but... Alright, you guys do not want to be here. You do not want to stay in this area.
Hostile fleet
So you need to
engaged.
skedaddle away before they come over here.
Fleet engaged. System survey complete.
So we don't want to be in battle with them. Unfortunately for them, they are now going to lose everything that they had. Because they made a very major mistake, and they kind of stuck around.
Hostile fleet engaged.
You kind of stuck
Situation
around,
log
so you
updated.
shouldn't have done that.
Hostile fleet engaged. Research complete.
Not at all concerned by the time you actually get there. Jesus, look at all this shit. Look at all the shit that's being launched. All the fighter craft launched from all the
Situation
carriers and
log
everything.
updated.
It's insane. It's insane, man. It's insane. Alright, so quantum destabilizer.
Hostile fleet
Oops.
engaged.
Didn't mean to use that. I mean, I guess we could... it doesn't really matter at this point. It's kind of whatever. Let's do that. It's cheap. Do that one. It's the cheapest of the bunch. I do need... we do need one of the... Okay, so that's fine.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I actually wonder where my other research... my other, research ship that had the scientist in it went. Because they had another one. Just don't know where it ended up. Don't know where it ended up.
Situation log updated.
Really
Construction
don't
complete.
know. Because I should have had three. Three of them were with scientists. So let's see, the Trident, Conquistador, boom, boom. It's the top two guys there. From Beyond. Alacrity. There's the From Beyond and Docile. So it's that one there. The Crescent. I am missing... Electricity, Romser. Hold on, wait, what? Okay.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, I got it now.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I think I figured it out. Okay.
Situation log updated.
Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and actually end the episode here, folks, because... yeah, I've got other things to do, but... Was that a transport fleet of... Oh, it is. Shit. Shit. Hold on. Entire assault force. We need you. Go,
Evading
go.
Hostile fleet.
Not you. Not you. You can stay here.
Planet lost to invasion.
Yeah. It's fine. I knew that was about to happen because I didn't realize that they had sent in invasion forces too, but we need to get back down here though and retake the
Hostile
place
fleet engaged.
with a quickness. with a quickness. Oh. Oh my. Hold on.
Hostile fleet engaged.
But what are you doing? Yeah, you need to be engaging. They're bringing their whole damn fleet in. You gotta get moving.
Situation log updated.
I'm really tempted to let you stay here and try to kill those guys, but we need you back up here with the,
Hostile fleet engaged.
We need you back up here with the, very large battle force that we are engaged with. What the fuck are you doing?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh man, the lag. Oh, there was a battleship.
Survey complete.
Being point blank with these guys is not good for our health. We're losing ships like crazy over here. What the hell are you idiots doing? Jesus, the game is like dying. The game is like legitimately like about to explode, it looks like. It's just like, what are you doing to me? I can't take it anymore. I love how they all have more health than they should, too.
Situation
Man, the one fleet is
updated.
getting wrecked. Jesus. Alright. That's fine. It's not really that big a deal. It's not like I can't replace them, because I can. We can replace them very easily. We'll just start building more battleships. And I'll go to zoom in and start building more cruisers. No, I'm out of money, but... Well, when we have the money, we'll go there and start building more of them. But just look at my money going up as our ship maintenance goes down as we lose ships. That gives you a pretty good indication of the ships that we're losing, I think. Oh, what is this? What is that? Is that friendlies? Lord, I hope that's friendlies. I hope they actually show up, too, and not just keep making it look like they're showing up. Yeah, there we go. Well, this is basically all of the Azoric Continuum's fleets. So if we win here, we basically have won the war. And I think we're definitely going to win here, because I don't think they have any realistic chance of winning at this point.
Situation log updated.
Yep. We won. I win. You are all dead. Go down there. There we go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, so what all did we lose? Holy shit. Wow. Alright, so the Star Armada lost all of its smaller ships. All of them. 15 cruisers, 5 corvettes, 27 destroyers. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Of course, if you look what they took out, though, when you consider that those anything that says battle cruiser is basically battleship. Not a small amount of ships that they destroyed in exchange for all that. Definitely not a small amount of ships that they destroyed. So, the energy weapon damage was actually about the same, but the most telling thing here... Well, number one, we evaded a lot more and hit more often than they did, on both counts. They did more damage to armor, so we absorbed more of the damage. They actually had more damage output than this fleet did, but more of our damage went to hull, so, you know, it kind of makes up for some of it. Our shields absorbed more, our armor absorbed more damage. So at the end of the day, I guess we came out with a little bit more damage that meant stuff. And that was just the one fleet, mind you, though. Like, these other fleets contributed firepower, but they didn't take any damage, I don't think. Yeah, none of these fleets really took any damage at all. Because they were too busy slugging it out with, so the Star Armada 2 took a little bit. Lost one thing apiece, but did a ridiculous amount of damage, though, in exchange. They just hammered on these guys. Now, it's funny here that the hit ratio and evasion was actually in their favor. Albeit not by a lot, but... Huh. Whew. Well, I think that was, like I said, I think that was basically the end of the war, though. Because I don't believe they have... I really don't think they have anything left, actually. Perfectly honest with you. I think that was basically the end. So I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. We will finish off these guys next episode. And, we'll see where we go from there. I'll probably go in and hit might try and take out the Istran, or at least take some of the territory. Probably hit the Cthulhans, maybe even both at the same time. And just try to take a good chunk of the territory over here. And then we'll kind of see where we go from there. We should be able to get the side jump drives, and we should also have normal jump drives, because we'll be able to research the wreckage
System survey complete.
of these guys next time. And I am, in fact, going to send you down here to start doing that right away, because
Situation log updated.
that's actually important enough that I want to have it, you know, more or less as soon as possible. Because having that stuff is actually going to be very, very useful. So the sooner we can get it, the better we will be. And then we've got a sizable chunk of space that we will be adding to our territory, which will merge. Will be completely surrounding the Avabian nations at that point. So that'll be an interesting kind of thing for them. So what all do we still have here? We've still got a bunch of Concordias. A bunch of every ship, actually, class. You're still good. You guys should still be fine when it comes to hitting the planet here. Alright, well, that'll be it, folks. So I will see you in the next episode. So take it easy, have a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.